The grandfather paradox is an important thought experiment in time travel. It states the following. Suppose a man traveled back in time and killed his grandfather before his grandfather met his grandmother. Therefore, one of the time traveler's parents would not have been born, and neither would the traveler. What this means is that either it is impossible to travel back in time, as doing so can wipe out one's own existence, or that time travel is not as simple as it seems to be. Today, a number of other theories which could possibly resolve the paradox will be investigated. The Novikov self-consistency principle is one way that such a paradox can be avoided. It assumes that either there is only one possible timeline, or that all other timelines are inaccessible. The Novikov self-consistency principle states that history must be consistent. No change could be made to the past and those already in history itself. Whatever the time traveler did must be already depicted in history, and nothing must be altered. As a time traveler does exist, and history must be self-consistent, it would have been impossible for him to kill his grandfather. The Novikov self-consistency principle effectively renders all time paradoxes impossible. Another explanation is the parallel universe theory. According to this theory, an alternate timeline would branch out for every single possibility in every single decision that ever existed. These branches would fall decoherent with each other, never coming in contact. This way, it creates an infinite amount of universes, each slightly different from the other. In this case, it would mean that the grandfather was killed in a different universe from the time traveler, and in that universe, the time traveler would not have been conceived, while in his own timeline, he does exist. The time traveler may be alive and not existent at the same time, in two different universes, decoherent from each other without any sort of interaction. After investigation, the grandfather paradox can be explained using a multitude of ways. The possibility of time travel is not ruled out just yet. Whether it is the Novikov self-consistency principle, which rules that history must be consistent, or the more complex parallel universe theory, which states that there are an infinite amount of universes decoherent from each other, the grandfather paradox has helped gain the scientific community much insight on the topic of time.